Hi, this is Millie, and coming up after unboxing, I will be comparing the skin tone of these two dolls to Barbie Extras and also Barbie Fashionistas. Later, a cautionary tale. They're a brand new doll. Well, not brand new. I've had these for about 5 weeks, I think. Oh, I've taken out the plastic already to stop the glare. Yes, I've had them for about 5 weeks, and the great thing about these dolls is they have a different net peg. So the heads are really, really easy to remove and put back on, which is great, you know, if you want to rebody a fashion extra into these made to move bodies. So let's get them out of the box. They both come with a certificate of authenticity, though it doesn't mention the name of the doll. This is Barbie Basics number 3. Her face mold is Claudette. We'll have a better look soon. This is Barbie Basics model 4 with a face mold Leia or Kyla. They both have a stand, different lengths, because as you might have noticed, this one is petite and this one is tall. They're part of a new range of dolls called Barbie Basics, obviously, and there are 5 different ones to collect. And yes, I got numbers 3 and 4. They all have made to move bodies. If you've never had a made to move body before, the joints can be a bit stiff at first. And so as long as you've got them facing the right direction, force it a little bit carefully, and then you've got the full movement, and from then on it'll be a lot easier. It's only the first time that they're a bit stiff, and then they can do the whole "oh my gosh, I'm so shocked" sort of thing. Oh yes, and they've got sticky stuff holding the dresses down in various places. This one, Claudette, has them here. It's double-sided tape and it's very easy to remove. So yes, as I said, this one's name, face mold, is called Claudette. She's absolutely stunning. I think it's a brand new face mold. Let's check. No, it's not a new face mold. It was registered in 2014. Okay, that's interesting. So the earrings are removable and they all come with a protective piece of plastic underneath. I tried to get this one. Oh, it came out there. Good. So yes, they do come out. They are designed to be removed and put back in, because the whole point of these new Barbie Basics dolls is they're completely customizable. Anyway, back to Claudette. So yes, she has movement at the torso, upper arm, elbow, and wrists. And yes, she's got upper leg movement. And at the knees. And yes, also at the ankles. I prefer the look of the Barbie Extra dolls because it's a bit more stylish, but it is really, really great to have all this extra articulation. Fantastic. They can do an awful lot. Because these dolls have been out for a long time, you've already seen them reviewed on YouTube, I'm sure. So this one comes with a great pair of black boots, which, yes, they do have a slit at the back, but they are closed at the top, which is good so that it doesn't flare out. I did see someone try them on a curvy doll and they did fit, which is great. So let's have a quick look at Lee or Kyla, whatever her name is. She has 2 names. Yes, her face mold was registered in the year 2000. The hair doesn't feel too bad. Oh yes, and this one has the elastic or the double-sided tape up here. Let's just get rid of that. That's just to keep the clothes in position in the box. But yeah, it's easy to remove. Yes, I decided to buy these 2 out of the 5 because I think they're both absolutely stunning. I regret not buying number 2 as well because she has the Carl face mold and I don't have a doll with a Carl face mold. Number 1 has the Kit face mold. I didn't get her because I've got that face mold from a Barbie Looks doll. And number 5 has the Heidi face mold, which I've also got from a Barbie Looks doll. Let's compare some skin tones. I forgot to mention that there are kits available for these dolls on the Mattel Creations website. The kits at the moment are priced at £92, and each kit you get 3 bodies. So for this one, Claudette, who's on the tall, the kit to match her skin tone has regular body, curvy body, and petite body. The kits also contain 3 different head sculpts, 3 different wigs, 3 different outfits, and some jewellery and shoes. And because Kyla is on a petite body, her kit has the body shapes regular, tall, and curvy. There's one more kit available. That's for number 1. The doll is called Kit. So I think she's on a regular body. So her kit has the tall, petite, and curvy bodies. And I checked this morning. The current price is £92 if you're in England. Shipping is £9 no matter how much you order. And I went to the checkout just to see if there would be tariffs added, and there weren't any. And there was a box at the bottom saying that there will be no additional charges when the package arrives at the destination. So it doesn't look like the tariffs imposed make a difference to the Mattel Creations website, which is good. Because actually, I bought these the 2 dolls about 5 weeks ago on the Mattel Creations website for £25. They are now £23. And again, it's £9 shipping no matter how many dolls you buy. So yeah, I wish I'd bought the Carl as well, because there's no way that I would buy these here in England, because they're available on Amazon at £38.99 each. I was like, no, 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 no. Let's compare some bodies. And normally what you would do is you would hold the arm up to the face of the doll that you want to body swap. You can see this is a wheelchair. She's already made to move, so you wouldn't swap that anyway, but no, she's definitely not a match. This is another wheelchair made to move, also definitely not a match. Now this is a fashionista photographer, and because she's a fashionista, she has the very basic articulation, and it could work. And if you put their faces next to each other, Claudette is darker, but then the bodies, possibly. So this is Barbie Extra, possibly Barbie Extra Fly. She's on a Barbie Extra body, which has the more simple articulation. I mean, they've got this weird texture thing going on at the knees, which I don't like. I really don't like that. So Barbie Extras have got wrist articulation and elbows. It's there somewhere, yes. But their movement range is nowhere near as good as a Made to Move. This one has flat feet because she's curvy. But body match-wise, pretty good if you did want to put her onto a Made to Move body. Claudette's a pretty good match. So here's another basic Barbie. And she's a pretty good match. I bought this one a few years ago, hoping to rebody her because she's got the very, very basic articulation with the 2 straight arms, which I'm not always very fond of. But then recently, I got this one. She's a wheelchair Barbie, and she was on sale. And yeah, it's the same face, pretty much. Actually, the screen on this one's face is better because it's not as shiny. Though I prefer the lip colour of this one. But this one has got the Made to Move body because she's a wheelchair Barbie. Who's next? Oh yes, the remaining dolls that I've got, they don't match. I don't know what this one is. Oh, any doll in a white dress I got secondhand, either from a charity shop or in Vinted. So this fashionista, I didn't do a video unboxing of her because I had to wait a long time before she showed up in England, and by then there were so many videos of her already on YouTube. I thought you'd be very bored. So yes, she's not a match for this one. And she's not a match for this one. I like her. I don't normally like open mouth smiles, but she's really sweet. I like her. Oh, there is a fashionista that I wasn't able to get hold of. I think her number is 216. And she looks like she might be a very good match for Claudette. Right, let's try Kyla. There, yes, again, it's stiff, but once it moves, it moves. So let's have a look. Who have we got? We've got a curvy extra to start with. Well, on camera it doesn't look great, but in real life, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Here's another curvy extra. And the match is pretty good. Actually, the camera for some reason is a little bit more yellow than in real life. I think I should not have chosen this background. I'll go back to the previous one soon. Oh, next we have an old Barbie. I think she's the Irish dancing Barbie that I got secondhand. Oh, as you can tell by the white dress. No, I don't think that's a great match, to be honest. No. Next up is the blue-haired fashionista. I think that could work. And if you're not sure, compare the bodies as well. Slightly different skin tone, but I think that could work. Next up, we have the doctor. I think she was a doctor. That could work. I would be happy to do that, but I think these dolls are much too expensive to use as body donors. So, green-haired punky fashionista, which I think is a very good match. Oh yes, the red-headed Barbie that I got from March Payne in his Happy Mail. Thrilled with her. She could do with a decent body because she's got the straight arms, but she's not getting this one. I think that's a really good match. Two redheads, both gorgeous. We have another fashionista. She's so cute. And again, she could do with a decent body. Oh, that's a great match. A really great match. Yep. So basically, anyone who matches with this one will most likely match with the tennis player. And you all know about the tennis player if you've been buying this mermaid. So let's have a look. Yes. I don't know. I think the tennis player looks, yes, the tennis player does look a little bit paler than this one. But it's pretty good. Yes, obviously here's Odile, the mermaid. Yes, I think you can use her. And again, she is a tiny bit paler, which is why she goes so well with the tennis player. But this could definitely work. And lastly, we have the yoga girl. So yeah, she's a pretty good match. So anyone who matches with the yoga girl would match with her as well. Well, just about. I think she's very good. Oh yes, I forgot the all-important feature, removing the head. So grab hold of the doll, grab hold of the head. I haven't tried this yet. And how tough is it? Oh, that's pretty easy. So this is what the new neck peg looks like. I'll show you an old one. They've got hooks. Ugh. Yes, they do look a little bit strange right now, but that's because of a new technique I saw. I think I saw it on Broken Dolly TV. So here's an old fashionista. It does not work with every doll, so beware. You take the head and you squish it down the neck as far as it will go. Oof, just got something in here. Oh, a hairpin. Yeah, you squish it down as far as it will go. And then you leave it for about 10 minutes. I already have a spare head for her in my head bag of body donors. So let's get that out and try it on number 4's body. And wow, is that it? That was so simple. That was easy and really quick. And yeah, great head movement. So I did try this trick on an old doll and it didn't work. I did struggle to remove the head and I should have stopped and just used the hot water method, but I didn't, and so the neck peg broke. Oh, cute. The reason why I've got two of her is I do intend to get rid of this hair, reroute her, and give her a more normal look. I mean, I really like her. That's as this, which is why I've got two of them. Yeah, I really like her. And actually, she came on a fashionista petite body, and now she's still on a petite body. So if you wanted a made to move body for this one, I think that's a pretty good match. So this head came off more easily than the original. Let's compare. Ah, yes, the fashionista has a bigger hole. It hasn't been quite 10 minutes, but let's try it. Oh, one thing, don't try this trick in cold weather when, because the dolls do need to be reasonably warm for this to work. So I'm just going to have to pull her closer to me. No, no, definitely not. That's requiring too much force. I don't want to break the neck peg. And this is an old doll, so it might not work on her. Oh, oh dear. Yes, there you go. It's an old doll. I should not have tried it because the neck peg came out. The plastic was already brittle because of the age. I should not have tried that. Oh dear. So that's a vintage body wasted. Unless I can do something about this. Oh dear. Maybe don't try this technique. Stick with the old hot water method. Yes, so you boil a kettle, pour the hot water into a bowl, put the dollies into a plastic bag, stick them in the bowl and leave them for a couple of minutes and wait for the heads to warm up. And then you can pull the heads off. I don't think I want to do this. No, 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 no. No, definitely not. I did it for a couple of dolls a few weeks ago and it did work, but oh, yeah, see that one. This Barbie Extra doll, that came off really easily. But I'm not swapping her. So yes, you can see the hooks, which generally make it very hard to take the head off. And so whenever I see those hooks, I get my cutters and cut them off. While her head is off, let's take a look. So I have to bring her closer to me. Yeah, oh yes, let's check. Yeah, the Barbie Extra doll has a bigger hole for the neck. So it goes on very, very easily. But because of that, and the weight of her hair, it goes forward. But then if she's standing, that's still going to happen. And does she have a hairstyle where her hair is at the front? No. No. That's way too wobbly. Okay. But anyway, this is what she looks like with a made to move body. Gorgeous. And to put the head back on, very straightforward. She's got her head back. I really like her on this curvy body anyway, so there. Let's try the mermaid. Oh, this is promising. Yes, that came off really easily. I was going to wait for 10 minutes, but somebody phoned. So it's been 20 minutes. So that works. That's fantastic. So let's put her head on. There. Same thing. Not a good idea for long-haired dolls by the look of things. Very floppy. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, of course, the neck is stretched. So I suppose I'll wait 10 minutes or stick her in the freezer. See if the head contracts a little bit. Hey, it's been 10 minutes, so... nope. That is a shame. I'm sure some of you were wondering if she would be suitable. I mean, colour-wise, I think it's a fantastic match. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you could jam something in between the back of the head and the neck to keep it in position. Oh well. Off she goes. Let's try this one. It's squeaky. Ugh, there. But yes, that works. But same thing. Oh. But yes, as before, the neck is stretched and it will shrink down a little bit. Oh. And next. I don't know why I keep trying this. They're all going to have the same problem, aren't they? Let's see. Yeah, that's the same size. Oh, she looks great. Doesn't seem so bad, and the neck will shrink a bit. So yes, I think this one will work. So yes, even if you do get the kit with the other bodies, they're not necessarily going to work with every doll that you've got, with every fashionista. Let's give this one another go. Oh yeah, that actually came off really easily this time, because I had her neck pushed down longer this time. Right, let's see. Again, same thing, but the neck will shrink a bit. Oh, I mean, color match looks really good. Though, yes, there is the wheelchair version of her. So, I mean, I like her face, but this one's not as shiny. I'll put her back on her own body after I've removed the hooks. So there you have it, 2 Barbie Basic dolls and a lot of matching. Her head is actually a little bit wobbly as well. Very similar to how the fashionistas' heads are. What about hers? No, hers is very tight. I forgot to check the photographer. Pardon me, Claudette. Oh, it worked. Oh, she looks so sweet. But again, a bit loose. I wonder if there's anything you can push down inside the neck to maybe stretch it out a little bit. When it's hot, you have to heat it up first, just to make the neck a little bit wider. That might be worth trying. Oh my gosh, she looks so sweet. Oh, I just noticed the neck peg says Barbie. Oh, I hope some of this has been useful to you.